All right. Welcome back, Rusty Weave Studios. So, I'm going to continue with this song, and I'm continuing right away. This is one session. I'm so excited. So, I got out of mastering, so I went back to effect, and I went back to distortion. So, I'm in distortion 3 now instead. I usually like, so I'm going to give some secrets away. I'm just, it's not a secret. So I like using 3 and I like using 21. I like using those as my stereo guitars. And then sometimes I throw in a third guitar. So I have like a main riff guitar. It plays the whole song all the way through, kind of thing. That's usually what I do. I use track 1, pick some kind of middle ground distortion, like, well, it can be literally anything. Because the cool part is you can pick like any guitar and it's your main riff guitar. But the stereo panned guitars are going to make it sound so full and so big, it's crazy. So what I usually do is number 1 is going to be my whatever distortion riff all the way through, and it's going to be center. So center, not panned left, not panned right. My second guitar input is going to be probably distortion 3 and all the way to the left, and then the third track is going to be distortion 21 and all the way to the right. That's what I'm going to try to go for, and I'm going to try to set that up right now and see what I can do. Maybe throw a chorus in there and try to get some kind of song going on. So I'm armed on track 1. It's red and it's got the armed button up here. And that's it. I can mute track 2 just for now, so I don't hear that other guitar while I'm recording. And I was also thinking, trying to put in our own drum beats as well. So I can try to do that. I just hit the exit button. So I'm back to the main screen, go to the beginning of the song. And I can try to put my own beat in instead of using a preset. So I'll hit the rhythm button. I'm going to go all the way to the left because it's about 572. 472 is the first empty track. So in here, you've got nothing. You got no drums. Our tempo is the same though. Tempo's at 140. That's good. What I do is I hit the edit button. So this is going to give you a whole bunch of things for drums. I keep the bar length. No, sometimes I mess around with the bar length, but we'll keep it at 2 and we'll keep it at signature 4. I'm not going to go into details on what those do. Honestly, I probably would have a really bad explanation for it, so I'm going to skip that. I go down to pad roll and I go 16/4. So anyways, that's what I do for drums. Just trying to see if there's anything else I change. Nothing. So I literally hit edit, I come in here, and I just change the pad roll. I'm going to exit that. Now, same way you record your guitar, you would hold record and hit play. So that's what I can do right now. It will give me like a count in, and it'll start like playing and recording. And what I can do is use these bottom buttons to do like kicks and snares and crashes and that kind of thing. So we're going to keep it as simple as that. I'm going to hit record. So then it's playing through right now, and it's playing through 2 bars. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, that's not good at all. Okay, so 472, yeah, it's actually 471. 471 is the beginning of empty drum tracks. All right, so I got something different in there. Go back to the beginning. That's actually pretty crazy. Let me just try to put this into our drum track here. Listen. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. Let's see here. Except for maybe the hi-hats. I'm gonna go and record and just try to. So that 1/4 there, you probably can't see that, but it says 1/4. 1/4 line is the hi-hats. And the top one's the closed hi-hats, bottom one's the open hi-hats. That one. Just delete that one, see what happens. Let's see. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so because I've already assigned it to track 8, when I edit it and exit, it automatically updates this track 8. So that's awesome. Like that drum is already set up here, so I'm just good to go. I can go back to the beginning and listen to that updated track. That's much better. All right, now we're cooking. Okay, so here we are. I just picked a drier distortion. And that's going to be my main track. So I'm going to show you how I normally do it. I would pick like a main track that we're going to just do the whole song with. I did make my own drums, so that's cool. So it's a different thing here. Let's see if I can go ahead and do this. Rough. Cool. But garbage at the same time. So we would just hit stop, go back, and you can keep doing it over and over until you nail it. Just going to give myself a little bit more volume here and try again. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Okay, like that, and go. Rough, 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 rough. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. Oh, no, I keep hitting play and then record. Don't do that. Record, then play. Okay, go. Almost forgotten how to play the song. And, all right, from the top. Okay, so I've tried several times over and over again, and I'm just screwing up all over the place. It's not too bad, but it's not that great. So I'm going to show you something here. If you wanted to delete a track, so I'm going to hit track button. I'm on track 1. It's on the file up there. I just want to press enter. I want to press enter again for file, and I want to new take at the bottom. So boom, new take. That way that track is totally blank. So I might as well do that to track 2. I'm just going to switch to track 2 and file again and new take. Just like that. Boom, new take, exit. Now both track 1 and 2 are totally blank. I'm at the start of the song. I press play. I got nothing but drums, except for the guitar in my hand. Okay, so all the tracks are gone. I'm going to try to get some kind of structure to this song and see what we can do. Okay, so I might have something going on here, which is good. But one thing I forgot is to pan that track 1 it's all the way to the left right now, so I want it to center. And center. We use our little dial thingy. And I just want to hear it. All right, so I've made a different part in there. What I want to do is probably make different drums for it. So I'm going to go back to rhythm, and it's on 4-7-1 pattern, the first empty pattern, but that it's all filled in with stuff because that is my drum track on track 8. I'm going to move the dial to an empty slot so I can start another drum beat. I'm just going to check this out here. What are we, 2 and 4? Yep, okay, that's all good. So I'm going to try something else for a chorus to get some kind of other drum track in there. Let's try that. Okay, so it's all over the place. Sounds pretty crazy. I'm going to go in and edit and try to clean it up a bit. Wrong button. I'm going to assign that to track 7. I just want to hear what that sounds like. Now, since I have 2 beats in here, this is where it gets into track sequence. I need to enable that. Track sequence is on. Now, I hit track button, and I usually use track 8 because that's my first drum track. I don't think it matters. You can use any track to get into here, but track sequence. I want to select that. Now it starts at the top for track 1, but track 1's always my guitar, so I always go all the way down to track 8. This is me going to build the song. So I'm going to hit record. I'm going to hit the enter button. And it did the 2 bars of my drum beat. Now I have to build the drum beat all the way through. So I think I'll need 4 of these. And then it would go into chorus, which is totally a mess right now. But that's fine. Let's see if this lines up. So that's perfect. That lined up great. And then I need to add more verse drums. Hit record. Do that. And I think that might be good. That's where I want to end right there. Okay. So now I've got two different drums in there. What I'm going to do is, I might have been going a little too fast on some stuff. I'm terribly sorry. Leave comments down below. I'll try to answer as much as I can. Hope maybe the community can help answer and show me what I'm doing wrong or right or whatever. that would be awesome. So remember, hit that like button, subscribe. The support is well appreciated. Thank you in advance. So I want to add more guitar lines, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make track 2 red, make track 1 green, because I don't want to record over my main guitar. I'm going to go to Effect. I'm going to pick my distortions that I like, which is number 3. I'm going to pan, make sure track 2 is panned to the left. There we go. And it's coming out the left side. And we're good to go. So I'm going to try to put stereo guitars on this. And yeah, we'll try that out. Okay, so I've put some kind of secondary guitar on that. So I'm going to make it green. I'm going to go over to track 3 and give it some volume. I'm going to go to pan, track 3, all the way to the right. Exit. Track 3 is armed. Track 3 has some volume. My main armed button is on. I'm going to go into effects, go to my distortion 21, distortion 21, there we go. And do it all over again. Now I'm adding my fully panned right stereo guitar. And then we'll have 3 guitar tracks on here. All right, there we go. We've got stereo guitars on there. I just changed the drums like just a little bit, got rid of some of the beginning toms or something. I still kind of like it. So I'm going to go ahead and master it. So mastered is red, so it's ready to record. These other 2 ones that look red or pink or whichever, they're actually orange. Those are just the drum tracks. So I'm going to go ahead and hit record and play, and it's going to record my master track now. Getting ready to end it where I want to end it. Pretty much right there. So we can go back to the beginning, select master, make sure it's just green, and we're listening to just the master track. And I can fast forward a little bit just to go through it and see what's going on. But I want to see that ending. I want to hear that ending, I mean. It's not bad. Not bad. So, I mean, that shows you a whole bunch of things. I went into some drums. Hopefully, I kind of showed you so you could go along with it if you have your own unit. Uh, Hopefully, that answers some questions maybe about track sequencing. I think that's really important. It's really easy to just input and use a regular loop or a created drum loop that you did just to one track and then just jam to it. That's easy. But once you get more drum tracks, that's where it gets a little bit more complicated. You need that track sequencer. You need that happening. And so that again is just track and inside. Oh, I don't think I can do it because I'm in master here. So we'll click off a master track. I go to 8, track sequence, and all the way to the bottom, like wherever your tracks exist. I have to go to the beginning of the song here. Sorry. And all the way down, you'll see how it's patterned out. I, for 4 sets, I'm doing the intro or the verse or whatever you want to call it, and then it changes into the chorus. The crazy tom beat, weird chorus thing. And it's for, I don't know how many it's for. And then it drops down to the regular, and then we just end it. And so you have to build your whole song out of drums using the track sequencer. But it might seem like a lot of work, but really it's not. And it also can add so much dynamics to your song, changing up the drums, adding a roll here, that kind of thing. Gets into deeper song making things. So you've seen how to do a main track, and your 2 left and right stereo guitar tracks use different tones because it'll just make it sound cool and make it sound different and unique. So I still have 3 tracks available. I could put like a different track in there, which I think with this song, just listening to it, with how thick that tom beat is in the chorus section is, it could use like a different guitar, maybe not lead, but some kind of other leadish rhythm parts, which I might play around with in the future. I don't know. But now that you've heard your song, you've got your song this far, you can listen to it. You can add more things. You can add a bass track. You can add more drums. You can add all kinds of things. This unit is just so cool to play around with. And take a listen to the stuff that's on my channel because all of that was done using this puppy. And some of it's pretty decent, um, to the best that I can do. Anyway, so I thought they were neat. That's the point of this channel. Try to share what I come up with. And again, if you guys are songwriters or vocalists, singers, bassists, I encourage you to go over to Bandcamp, download songs, and put your own stuff to it. Send it back to me so I can hear what it sounds like. See the talent that's out there. Here's that part. And now it's changed. Never mind. And now it's changed. So I couldn't help it, but I went ahead and added that part in. So thanks for watching. Take care.